dive potential. So I'm not even thinking that Celeste is going to be enough to zone him out. Sure, it's going to be really good, but is it going to be enough like against this fully pledged dive comp? I'm not really sure if that's going to be what they need in this comp because they have a Rona, they have a Flicker. Then like it's just like sorry, they have a Rona, they have an Anchor, they have a Celeste. Their peeling is very like it's very underwhelming compared to the dive potential on the side of Blue Oyster.
Definitely, especially because Anka is quite slippery, so therefore it's going to be harder for Blue Oyster Bar to, let's say, focus down on the Anka. And if they play it right and they play an engagement right, Celeste will be their core focus. And yeah, I kind of fear a little bit the tankiness that's coming out from Merciless Grind. Flicker is definitely annoying and has that very just slow, but she can, or he can be shut down, can be kind of locked on quite heavily with a dive comp, and will only have so much defense compared to, let's say, another tanky hero like Tony, like even like Grimjaw. But time will tell. As you do see, Blue Oyster Bar are looking to kind of secure their own CP buff, so playing it safe in the early stages of this game.
Which I was actually not expecting. I was talking to Draft Phase. I was expecting Blue Oyster to like go and commit to dive. Squashy going in, trying to go for that camp. He will not be able to steal it away, unfortunately. Will be taken back to Blue Oysters. But yeah, I didn't send that Draft Phase. Like I thought, like you got Fortress, you got Reza, you got Maline, and also Glaive. Those are heroes with a really, really good early game power spike. So that's why I was like, why aren't you going for an invade? You really have the potential to go for it and like steal some camps and even get a few kills if you get lucky. But right now we have this rotation coming out from the side of MLG. They will be able to secure away that CP buff. That's going to be taken by Squashy. And now Odyssey and Grow Style going to be able to run away from there. But still nice secure from this Arden.
Yeah, definitely good, but it hasn't gone over to Celeste, so that's something that Luna is going to have to be careful. I think the reason why Blue Oyster Bar hasn't gone for a strong early engage is because I feel that Flower Show, one, is a really strong jungler in itself, but also the Anka and the Rona Drave will hold themselves in early stages, but in saying that,
Flourish Show again, smacked mortal wound applied. We'll be able to reposition with the Rosa fence, with this jump right there. Now Lolina going ham onto Oihi Lol. I don't know these players, I don't know how to say their names. I'm a little bit lost, not gonna lie, but yeah, just able to zone away the Rona right there. And now Weapon Train going to be fought over from both sides. 3v2 though. Fortress and Reza should be going away from that, but Bar Magi, he's not done quite yet. He wants that good old weapon trim, but is he going to get there? Rona comes back in, first splitter right onto the Reza. It will be secured. Who is it secured by? I can't see the animation. Pokey going to get poked, but no, it's just not enough. He survives. That's going to be first blood going over to MLG, barely though, and Pokey just very low, should back off quite now. Ooh, the Trent Gold Oak. Is he going to carry the game for Blue Oyster? I don't know.
Well, like, Pokey not only secured the weapon power buff, because he secured the weapon power buff, it gave him that extra basic attack damage that he was able to secure the first blood. It was a little bit unlucky by Blue Oyster Bar because I think they were right to stay where they were. But definitely Mercy's Grind, they stuck to their guns. They said, look, we're going to take this. And along with Flourish coming back in after porting back, it was nice to have them to secure that first blood, secure that weapon power buff, and just give them a better chance of getting back into this game. But they've got to start respecting the damage that's coming out of the Reza.
Oh, they got the slow on this Glaive. Does he have the afterburn? He does have the afterburn, but is that going to be enough? Does pop the flask in a response? The Gwen now going to be running for his bare life. Will he be able to survive from that? Yeah, he should be able to, as long as you now focus down this Crystal Trent 2v2. Squashy gun fairly low. He's a little bit squishy in this early game, unfortunately. But Miguel, he knows that this Glaive doesn't have the flask anymore. Core Collapse does connect. That's going to be one kill, maybe two. It is a double kill going over to the side of MLG as they are now 3-0 into this game and slowly scaling through. Against the comp, that's actually, I was expecting to completely shred this early game, but it's turned around quite heavily.
Well, I think if realistically, in my opinion, if Blue Oyster Bar to get the best out of this early game, out of this strong dive comp, they need to stick together even as a four-man team. I don't quite understand why the Fortress was up with the Resident in the top lane. He should have stuck with the Glaive, stuck with the Maline in the mid lane and around that jungle phase. They then could have secured that early game engagement and just kind of help secure the early game because, like you said, they have a bit of a stronger early game, and also they need to kind of start trying to shut down as Reza does secure the kill onto Flicker, but they need to start shutting down the Celeste on Loli Luna. If they let her get to late game as easily as she's finding it, she's going to start then shredding Blue Oyster Bar Maxman.
Yeah, definitely. That's why you got heroes like Glaive and Reza. Their main focus is take care of the Celeste. If you're not able to kill the Celeste, you're gonna have a really hard time like coming back in that game because you have one dive with this team, you have one afterburn, you have 2 dashes from the Reza, you
Yep.
got one try. If you fail that, you're gonna have then the side of MLG just coming strong back into your face and just shredding you down to pieces. So you want to see like absolute awesome plays coming out from the side of Blue Oysters. If they can't pull off in the first try, they're gonna be destroyed. They must be very careful about that. But Squashy and Lolinino are trying to be a little bit sneaky here, this boy. Okay, I was a little bit surprised by that, but I thought they would catch him out. It's going to be the block coming out. Nice, avoiding the core collapse for Oihilol. Crystal Trindo going to be fought over. It's Pokey, ready to go onto it. Is he going to be able to take it away? No, it's going to be secured by the Reza. And now we've got an engagement from the Fortress. It's going to be 4v3 though, as Florisho is around the corner. Is this boy fairly low? Will he be able to survive? I do think so. Pokey getting poked once again. Positive flask in response. Fortress right in the middle of all of it. Foil B3. That is definitely not fight you want on the side of Blue Oysters. So they will be calling that one a day. But Flicker is coming around the corner and can try and get a little bit of a few picks right there. Florisho taking a lot of damage there. The poke from the red mist is absolutely insane. Florisho into the fray, away from that situation. And now, like, they've been fighting for super long, but no kills actually getting secured. Flicker going ham right onto this boy. Goes right into the darkness. Will he be able to survive? One man core collapse. That's going to be one, maybe two. No, will not be able to find that as a kill. Celeste doesn't have the Solar Storm level 60 quite yet, but still 4-1 into this game. But still, it's still a bit of a goal lead going over to Blue Oysters.
Yeah, it feels like that kind of engagement that was coming out from Merciless Grinder hanging around for too long. It was kind of like, well, what are you actually gaining from being there? You're kind of losing the rotation timers, or you're losing your bot lane quite heavily. That's going to be the second turret going down.
Oh.
Focus, Merciless Grind. You got to understand that where your game has to be and where your position has to be in this game. If you hang around on a team fight engagement this early on without any real benefit, you're going to give Blue Oyster Bar the strongest chance of getting into the game or getting through into that kind of late game.
Pokey securing a kill there on the turret. Nice job. But I'm just going to mention something real quick. You have Blue Oysters. We are at 6 minutes 30 seconds. They secured the second bot lane turret. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's giving them so much room to work with if they want to engage onto the CP enemy jungle. He's just giving them so much room to work with. So that's going to be huge for them in this game. Careful, this boy is going to get stunned out by the Merciless Pursuit, the core collapse. Nice afterburn coming out. Lolinina under turret, not able to respond in any way or manner. That block just a little bit too late. And that's going to be a reverse kill still. 7 minutes 30 seconds into the game. 5-2. And a goal leader's now been reduced to almost nothingness. Anchor diving right onto this Maline, but now he's in a really bad spot. Gets roosted down, does ultimate in response. But that's just not going to be enough. Unfortunately, Reza diving around to Squashy. Does get one. Does get double kill for the Gwen. Miguel, will he go down? I do think so. That's going to be a triple kill going over into the fray. Coming out from the Rona. That's going to be, once again, 4 kills going over to the side of Blue Oysters. They are coming back strong in this game.
Oh my lord! It was that getting that second turret. It all started with that. Max, and you mentioned it. Hey, Gwen loses life. I feel unnecessarily, but I just want to point out what you said was so true, because what it gave Blue Oyster Bar is it gave the rotational freedom for Gwen to go into mid lane and for Glaive to go into mid lane, and it all started with the afterburn. They secured the kill onto Celeste. They secured the kill onto the Anka. And then they secured that full-on team fight engagement, got those kills out there, got the turret, they've got the ghost wing. It's the momentum game that Blue Oyster Bar are now playing, and then they can now, with the ghost wing, they can kind of just restructure themselves, clear the waves, and then look to re-engage in either the mid or the top lane area that is going to, because I feel they have to focus on the mid lane engagement to shut down Loli Luna.
That is their complete focus, and then in that team fight that really showed up, because like Lolinino died first. They didn't have their main carry. Like, they do have the Rona and it's Pokey on this Anchor, but it's just compared to your Celeste, she's going to be your main damage output. And if you use her right from the start of the fight, just leave, just run for your bare life and survive it as long as possible. Right now in the top lane, Florisho going to be able to escape from that turret aggro right there, but still, like, this Rez is applying so much pressure with that aftershock proc. Pokey just joining up the fray there. Anyways, no problem. Glaive, Odyssey maybe not what you want there. If you dive into that fight, wouldn't be a good situation. That's going to be Anchor diving once again. Afterburn coming out. Nice Crucible able to block that. Afterburn right in time. That's going to be Million completely out of position. Split out from the team. And that's going to be also Flicker Ultimate coming out right from the get-go. We'll be able to give them a little bit more freedom to roam around there. That's going to be Oihil just way too deep there. Korkalab does connect Crucible just way too late. And now Reza gets a 5-man ultimate with that Nether Form Detonator. Trying to get Miguel right in time. Will he be able to get him? I'm not sure. Is he going to be able to escape? No, Miguel should be going... Wait. No. No. No! Miguel debated! Okay, he's going to just make it out. Miguel, you're an absolute genius right there. And now they're going to try and get the pokes. That's going to be Glaive trying to get the Afterburn. Afterburn's in the wall. That's not really what you want. Miguel, no! No, Miguel! Where did you stay? Damn, okay.
Hello, Darkness, my old friend. But that was definitely a good, strong engagement. And Gwen is really the MVP right now for this Blue Oyster Bar team. The second the Gwen arrives in a team fight engagement, she's making a difference. Absolutely fantastic with the build of the Sarblade breaking point. It's pure damage. It's balls to the wall damage. It's, you know, take no prisoners kind of plays that's coming out, and it's proven to be effective method of build path for Blue Oyster Bar to get the better of these team fight engagements. But one thing I want to point out is, actually, engagements happening all over places. MLG are coming back to it, Maxwell.
Yeah, Pokey just going shopping there, picking up 1/2 kills quite easily. And that's an Anchor. If you just ignore her in your team fights, she's going to be coming back getting pokes, like gets 1 kill, then you got the cooldown reduction on your passive, just go for another kill and another and another. It's a hero you can't overlook. So that's why a lot of people are scared of Anchor right now in Vainglory. It's a hero that if you don't put resources to shut her down, she will unfortunately shut you down back in your face. So you must be able to pay very close attention to your positioning, and that's unfortunately that was Blue Oyster just being a little bit too unaware of the Anchor's positioning. Ace's height, though, comes out of the Gwen in bot lane, trying to save the turret. Will she be able to save it? I don't think so. Yeah, Anchor going to re-engage around the turret there. Ults too. I don't know what the ultimate was for, but still, that's coming out. And now they should be able to escape. It's still first bot lane turret going to be going over. Finally, this side of MLG. Gwen trying to re-engage, but you want to be careful. You're only 1v2 now. You have the Fortress. You're 2v2. Flicker going invisible. Doesn't have the info. Well, I think they're going maybe a little bit too deep. This is completely an overstep, and you can just see it. No, EU Trian getting the root down on the Gwen too. Gwen should be going down in a few seconds. Miguel overstepping, does get the block, does get the fountain. Is that going to be enough? No, Gauntlet coming out, nice, able to zone away. That's going to be going down, but this Rez is just way too deep. That's what she said. He's going to go down too. And now Anchor, he has the pick. He's going to go right onto this guy. Afterburn does connect though. Very nice move coming out from the Glaive. It's going to be a 2-for-1 trade going over to Blue Oysters. And now Gross Tile just not doing damage at this point. We're 12 minutes in. He only has a Sword Blade breaking point. You have to get your crit damage so Gwen can become relevant in these team fights.
I'm slightly questioning Flower shows as a bit of engagement. Fantastic afterburn by Odyssey to try and secure the kill. But either way, this is Lolly Luna coming into it and securing the kill onto this boy on the Meline. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering about Flower Show's strategy right now, because he's kind of pushing that top lane, and he is capturing the Blacklaw, solo Blacklaw, but he's not really going for a full crit build, and he's trying to play a full crit strategy. Yes, it's been effective, but Maxman, I don't know if
You see, I showed you what do solo Blacklaw.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Okay, they pick up 1 kill on the Glaive, looking for the Gwen right now. They do have the root, they have the damage potential. Miguel does get the Crucible, but maybe a little bit too deep once again. I'm going to stop with the sex jokes. Leo again dived on by this Fortress, and this Reza is going to be able to pick up the kill right there, but he's just a little bit too far into the enemy front line. Lolinho again poked down though. Is he going to be able to get the pick? Nice Vanguard from the yard and able to save his bare life. Solar Storm ripping through. Not doing that much damage actually, quite surprising. Just doing a little bit of chip damage right there. And now the awful Team Rona going back in. Red Mist spin to win, picking up 2 kills in 1 easy sweep, even a 3rd kill. Now they got to their late game potential, and this is where the comp of Blue Oysters is really starting to fall down, starting to become irrelevant. Afterburn does come out, Pokey. Nice Vanguard. Once again, these Vanguards from Squashy doing so much work. But now MLG are just on a roll, and they're just shoving the game down. Another kill there. Okay.
Yeah, just I'm trying to. I didn't want to kind of jump in too quickly because I wasn't sure how much more of an engagement was going to come out in that team fight and how far MLG were going to stay around that dragon area. So, because, MLG Mercy's Grind, they're a team that will stay being aggressive if they feel it's worthwhile, but they got out when they could survive Celeste, survive Squashy on Arden. Where Mercer's grind, they're obviously getting the job done at this stage of the game. 14 and a half minutes in, the goal difference is minimal. So you've got to ask yourself, where is it paying off for Mercer's grind? Why is it going in their favor? The biggest reason is because Blue Oyster Bar are not sticking together as a 5-man team. They need to stick together as a 5-man team. One, because they've got to dive. Compass engagement happens.
Ambush! No! That was a very nice ambush going out from the side of Blue Oyster, picking up 1 and 2 kills in a very fast sweep. It's gonna be giving them a nice assist, but I saw that that was very sneaky from them, and I think that's their way to come back in this game. As you did mention, they're not sticking together as a team, but they did do it there, and that really shows their potential, their burst potential between Malene and also the Reza. It's just absolutely insane, and also the Glaive and the Gwen. Gwen is starting to go for that crit build. So if they stick together, they definitely have a chance of picking this game up. Flicker, if you steal this, I will love you. No, okay, Miguel, I hate you.
Wow, that got real hard.
Very biased casting, guys. Okay.
We do see the turn is destroyed up in top lane as Flarsha is starting to get the job done against Odyssey. We saw earlier Odyssey was getting the better of Flarsha on this Rona, but either way, now the tables are starting to turn and Flarsha is coming into his own as another engagement comes out.
Oh, feels good, man. Fortress very low right from the start of that fight. Afterburn does connect. Not going to be doing much work, unfortunately. Spin to win from the Rona once again, but he's going to be going down to the hands of the Malene. Miguel just spot the flask in response. Double man core collapse. That was absolutely huge, but Lolly Nina just doing very little damage, not being relevant in this team fight at all. Now Malene will finally be going down to the Celeste. Going to be changing their focus over to the Glabers. Now he is stacking up on his breaking point. 17 stacks. Doesn't have a block. Core collapse does easily connect. Gozel connects now. 3 is high. Unfortunately, with the shorter range, doesn't do much work. Solar Storm just, once again, just doing chip damage. Just not enough. You're not enough damage compared to what you're expecting from a Solar Storm.
Well, that's because Lolly Luna only has Spellfire Clockwork. And this is why I feel that, Blue Oyster Bar kind of really stopping themselves or putting themselves at a disadvantage. If they engaged hard as a 5-man team in most of these team fights and focused on the Celeste, they would win. Because, and then when you talk about Mercy's grind, if they were facing a better team, they would be torn down so quickly. Because if I was Lolly Luna on the Celeste, I would have gone pure damage. The reason why is because if you get caught out by a better team, you're gonna die. That's it. Whereas if you have a full damage build with very little defense until maybe the start of this stage of the game, the damage you do until you die is going to have a maximum effect. Whereas, yes, okay, she's surviving in these team fights mainly down to a lack of focus coming out from Blue Oyster Bar. But she's really not doing that much damage in the time she is being alive. So that's not helping versus grind. But like I said, they're kind of winning 17.5 minutes into the game. It's going either way. We see a kind of a nice split push coming out between Mugui Map and its Pokey down in the bottom lane. They're looking to secure another turn, but Blue Oyster Bar engaging as a 4 or 5-man team.
Yeah, they split again in that 2-team fight. I really don't understand. They were sticking together, then they're like, gonna send one team top and one team at the bottom of the map. Like, they would have chosen one fight. They could have easily won it, but now Afterburn does connect in the top lane onto Lolly Luna. Should be going down. Nice Vanguard. Once again from this Arden doing so much work. Also with the Fountain coming out. Is that going to be enough? I'm not sure. He's just baiting all around. Double man core collapse. Picks up 1 kill. Maybe another one. No. Barman is able to get away just in time. But they would have committed as a full-man team onto one of those fights and those opportunities. They could have easily picked up that game.
Exactly.
And another kill. Fortress. Oh, no, that's going to be anyway. Going down 2-for-1 trade. And Florisho now going to be diving into the fray, right onto Grossi. He's going to be sent right into no man's land. Now it's going to be Rona trying to get the picks. Red Mist just to get that fortified health. And now Flicker joining that fight, joining the fray. Is he going to be able to get away in time? No, that will not be the case. Miguel very low. Should run away, my dude. You can't do much at this point, even though you have Pulse Sweep. It's just not going to be enough. And that will be normally 2 kills going over to this boy. Or maybe not. Is Miguel going to pull off the debate once again? I'm not quite sure. But he might be able to. He's running for his bare life, but... Oh, no, it's so close. Oh no, he's ulting away, Jabaited, no, oh my god. She feels bad, man. Okay, no. Miguel, that was so nice! Why do you throw it away? You survived. Why did you do that?
Feels throwing, man. Feels throwing, man. It's, yeah, Game of Throws. Indeed, Max, it's kind of like, each team are starting to maybe lose a little bit of focus in these team fighting games. You can see Miguel, just kind of hanging around too long, more than he needed to. He got the job done with that double turret push in the bottom lane with along with its pokey. Get out of there, back out. You're only allowing Blue Oyster Bar a chance to get back into it because now it's a 4v5 situation. We do see Blue Oyster Bar going for the Ghost Ring. They know they can actively secure because the flicker is now just up and had used his ultimate, so wasn't so there's kind of that extra security. Solar Storm comes out. Now we do see, Lali Luna does have the broken myth, so he's going to start doing a bit more damage in this game as Blue Oyster Bar looking for a strong engage with that Ghost Wing buff.
Look at Rona though, like Florisho just not looking for fights right now. He's just looking to split push, look for these turrets, and he can. He is a Rona. He's got for the Sorbate's Sepper Mask breaking point, so he can just take down these objectives fairly fast. But right now, I have to be careful. He's already backporting. Is Grosso going to be able to stop that animation? Yes, with the block shot coming out. Nice job. Nice a 4v2 fly show into the frame, but he's got the Reza to reset him. He's going to be able to get away. No, off the bunk connects, gets the block, gets the red mist. He should be going down anytime soon. He does have the Sepper Mask, but it's just not enough to sustain 1v5. That's going to be a detonator coming out from the Reza, able to dash out quite a lot of shit damage. And now Celeste just once again getting picked up, and if you lose the Celeste, you basically lost the fight, and now they can go for this Black Claw without too much of a hassle.
Yeah, that's nice. Blue Oyster Bar, but like I said, Flower Show, he seems just a little bit too split from his full team at this stage of the game. If he's going to go for that split push strategy, get a full split push crit build. He's got Surface Mass, Sour Blade, and Breaking Point. That's not crit. There's like no crit in there. You need the Tyrant's monocle all the way. He should have gone straight for Sour Blade double Tyrants if you're going for that split push strategy, but it's not really working out for him. He got shut down. It just gave Blue Oyster Bar a chance to get really back into this game. Now we are 21.5 minutes into the bottom lane is pushed on the side of Blue Oyster Bar, so giving him a strong chance to really try and end this game as Grocio is trying to get shut down by Flower Show, but Flower Show gets taken out by Grocio. Nice kiting coming out from Gwen. Maxman, what's going on with this black hole push?
Man, this kiting was insane from the Gwen, but right now they're able to push quite hardcore. Malene gets the mortal wound, does have the flask in response, wouldn't go down. Solar Storm once again coming down, just not going to be enough blood for blood from Squashy. Maybe a little bit overextending, but they don't just have enough to shut him down right there. Malene has the damage up on Pokey. Pokey still have the Slumbering Husk prop though, so he will be able to survive that engagement. Playing very aggressive, that's what you expect from an Anchor, but still they pick up Armory and Chokepoint Turret in the bot lane, only the Chokepoint Turret in the mid lane, so that's still a huge win for the side of Blue Oysters. And still we're 22 minutes in, goal lead, very even, only like not even like 300 gold different right now, and only 25 to 23, so this is a very even game. We can't really say who's going to be winning this game so far.
Yeah, like it is so close. It can go anybody's it can go in anybody's favor right now. The Ghost Wing is about to pop back up. Maxman, at this stage with the death timer starting to get so high, if you don't stay together in a 5-man team, like so,
talking about sticking
Anka
together,
getting taken out. Yeah, it's like the death timer is at 40 plus seconds, Maxman. That is so. That's so dangerous to give the enemy team a full objective, even a team fight win to secure the game. However, Flower Show again pushing this top lane. It's saying, look, no, I'm going to stick to the same strategy. I'm going to stay on my own. If he doesn't back out now, which he is going to, it's not going to go in his favor. But in the other end, Odyssey did kind of push that wave a little bit. It's just kind of I think Mercer's Garner's kind of backing off a bit. The builds, all teams are pretty much at full build. We do see a lot of Luna has just picked up Dragon's Eye. MLG going for the engage, but they do just about survive the Oyster Bar.
Atlas does connect, slowing down the attack speed from this Gwen. Red Mist going wild, doing a lot of damage there. Spin to win. That's going to be Gwen going down in that team fight first. Fortress, that's the Reza going ham onto Lolly Nino. Picks up 1 kill on a 1v2. Now we're going to go back on the other fight, 3v3 situation. This boy going fairly low, just pop the flask in answer. Now, Flosho, he has the red mist potential. He's going to go wild normally. No, he's just waiting to get that into the fray right away and get back onto that red mist as soon as humanly possible. Oh, 873 damage coming up from Florisho. Rona's not meta. What are you talking about? He's doing huge gameplay right now. But you see on the front lane, can he get away? He already used his afterburn, hasn't got it up. Wait, 5 seconds. That's going to be the fortress going down, just stacking material for this Rona. It's at 25 stacks since the freaking 1997. And that's going to be the, sorry, the glaive. I was going to say fortress, but the glaive goes down finally. Still picking up a nice fight for both sides. A lot of people going down.
Yeah, Mercedes' grind's attitude or kind of focus was, instead of protect the Celeste kind of comp, it was shut down the Gwen. So their thought process maximum was, okay, we've got 2 options. We can try to protect the Celeste against Blue Oyster Bar's engagement and try and get her a chance to build up her stacks, or we can go, and the risk of that is that you're giving Gwen too much of a chance to do damage and to be that powerful carry for Blue Oyster Bar. So what Mercer's Grind did, okay, look, we might risk letting Celeste get taken out, but if we can take out the Gwen, we can potentially win and to get the better of the team fight. And that's what they did as a 3-man team, as a 4-man team. Yes, Celeste went down, but they were able to overall secure the better of the team fight, because right now, with all due respect, Gwen is a stronger carry than Luna on the Celeste. So that's kind of the mindset coming out from Mercy's Grind, and it paid off. Black Core is popping up. Buff is being secured by Blue Oyster Bar. I feel like this next team fight engagement is, you know, make or break for either team.
Yeah, you want? Okay, I was like, Blue Oyster, don't stick around, because Gwen literally just backed off under the nose of MLG, so that felt like a little bit of a misplay. Still, Blacklaw slowly against the club by MLG. I think this is a baited Blacklaw that they're not looking for. They're just trying to bait out the side of Blue Oyster, and that works perfectly as they wanted. And good night, Gauntlet coming out, does get this stun, and this plan just worked perfectly. Nice job coming out from MLG. That's going to be detonated. Again, a 5-man detonator right there, but no, that's not going to work. It's just not going to be enough for them. They're picking up 1/2/3 kills. Rona just completely hard carrying this game. They have the Flicker ultimate. They're just going to be jumping into the enemy base of Blue Oysters, and this will be game for the side of MLG. Normally quite easy, but they're looking for the kills. You know, kills more important than the game. Lolinino again fairly low. Can he pick it up 1v5? No, unfortunately he cannot. Still very, very nice comeback at the MLG. Very nice bait around that Blacklaw.
Yeah, but also it was nice bait.